Hello, it's me, Meg. Hello, welcome to the channel, and apologies because I didn't get a video when I said I would do, because this week we're celebrating the youngest granddaughter's 16th birthday, so we've been out to her house, had an afternoon tea, the family all got together and we've had a nice afternoon. So sadly I didn't get the video up in time. I'm still trying to get 2 videos, but I still haven't decided on exactly what's what. Weight wise, I would say I've flatlined. I've lost nothing this week. Absolutely gutted, because I thought I might have lost something. The clothes felt a bit looser, but I did that thing, where you get your scales and you try them on one part, get weighed, get off, get them on another part. You get on slowly, you get on with one, you hold the doors, you hold the windows, and the scales are still saying no fatty, you haven't lost anything. So I flatlined this week. Not giving up, a bit disappointed, but I'm not giving up, and I'll be back having a look at what I've been eating last week. What could I have done wrong? There must be something with the portion sizes, or I'll work on it. I'm not giving up. I hope you've done better than me. And I mean, so many people have said, how much they've lost, and it's inspirational. It can be done. It's just getting in that frame of mind, and the disappointment, it's my fault, so you've got to move on from that. I've actually done a little video showing you around the house where I live, so that you're just getting to know me, and it's a bit like welcoming you into the house. The room I'm in, I didn't actually video because this is the main bedroom, and this is sort of my reading corner. At the minute, I'm busy reading Anthony Horowitz, is that how you pronounce it? Forgive me if it's not. I'm really enjoying it, really, really good. I love a good murder mystery book, and I've seen a few of his books, but just passed them by. And this one, I'm really pleased I picked it up, so I'll be looking for a few more of his books. So I've added a few pictures on that. I've put a few clips on of Bella with her birthday, and let you have a look. We've also got we've got a few dogs in the family. So we've got Bruce the Whippet, we've got little Ted, who's now a big round pudding, but he's an old Jack Russell, and we've got Lily, who's a Doberman. And I tend to feed the dog terrible, and I don't feed them. It's just I always take them a treat. I've always got like a rich tea biscuit in my pocket for them when I go. And there is a funny photograph of Bruce. It's like a bit like Fatty and Skinny. Bruce is waiting for a bit of the donut I was eating after I realised I hadn't lost any weight. Okay, who's perfect? I'll include that because it made us laugh, the way he sits there looking, all these little skinny legs looking all lovely. Next week, tomorrow, I've actually got macular degeneration in this eye, so tomorrow's the needle in the eye day. I hate them, but it's a necessary evil. And then I can't drive for the day afterwards, so we've got a few days out planned through the week. We're going to build around, then I shall take you with me. And I'm rambling, trying to think. Oh, if you do the National Lottery, or it might be worth, even if you don't, just doing it, the National Lottery have got an event on in March. I think it's the 15th to the 23rd of March, but you need to check on Google. And if you take along a lottery ticket, you get free entry to different places in your area. There's a couple in that, anywhere where the National Trust have supported, they give them the go ahead to open once a day with these entries through the lottery tickets. So we still do the lottery, so we will get the tickets and go along. But it's just, if you're retired or if you're on holiday around about then, it is worth having a look. Take those tickets. I don't know if you need a ticket each or if one ticket gets you entry, but please have a look. Google it, the National Lottery 3 days out and about. I thought that was a really good idea. Get to somewhere where you wouldn't normally go if you're not a National Trust member, and you could do quite a few in the area. You could pack a picnic and do a week in National Trusts or whatever. We live quite close close to Jodrell Bank, so we're going to have a run there one day, and I shall take you there and see if we can tune into anything. So, disappointing week from the point I didn't lose any weight. I'm not giving up. I am sticking to this. The granddaughters had a good laugh at my eyebrows, said, yes, Granny, you can see them. And they've talked about some, is it micro blade? No, I could have that wrong. Don't go into the shop and ask for the wrong things just based on me. And I'll tell you what I've seen, which may be worth you looking at locally. There's a beauty college in Macclesfield where you can go and have treatment for £5 a treatment. Yes, I know it's trainees who are doing the treatment, but they've got to learn somewhere. And £5 for a facial, £5 for a manicure. So I might have a look there, and I might see if I can take you along. But I'm sure this isn't the only one I've heard of. I've heard of other areas having them. So, you know, if you fancy doing something, that could be another sort of good day out for you. That wouldn't cost a lot, and you're helping the trainees. So I'm going to stop waffling on. If you diet and stick with it, please stick with it. Don't take my zero, but at least I didn't put weight on. And I shall be back midweek, hopefully, and then again at the weekend. So thank you for new watchers who have come across from Grumpy and Me, where I write on Facebook. It's much easier hiding behind the written word than what it is appearing in public and seeing all your flaws. But thank you very much. I'm waffling on. I shall show you the clips and add a few photographs of Bella now that she's sweet 16. And have a good week and keep off the nasty food. Note to self. Ta-ta for now. Hello. Welcome to a Where I Live vlog. So we live in a bungalow in Knutsford, which is in Cheshire. So our bungalow isn't very big, but it's exactly for what we need. No stairs, relatively easy to keep clean, although it is quite dusty. So this is the hallway, and then we're going to enter the south wing, because around there is the north wing. So this is our sitting room. We did that typical thing where when we bought the sofa, we didn't think it was as big as what it is. The garden is in its sleepy stage, and we're having trouble with the summer house because the recent storm blew the roof off, and we've got the big pots covered to keep them safe. The garden looks really sad at this time of year, but I'll insert a clip of when it's in its full glory. So this is our main living room. Just what we need, I suppose. No different from anybody else's. So I'll try to pan out to give you a proper look around, because I love looking at people's houses. I've got to be honest, I'm quite nosy, you know. When I was little, I used to think when you walk the streets and people have their lights on, we should be able to knock at the door and say, can I have a look at your house, please? I hope that's not me in there, is it? It's looking at me jammies. So that's the living room in all its glory. Can't think much of anything to say of that. But the sun's shining today. Look at the sun. It's absolutely brilliant. So just come in here in this part, the sitting room and the kitchen, and I'll show you the kitchen next. So straight ahead of where you come in the front door, the kitchen's straight ahead of it. This used to be a tiny kitchen, but we actually knocked it through. We did quite a bit of work when we first moved into the house. Excuse the washer. You can see I'm not a professional YouTuber. It's going and I've just left it on. So it's like a dining kitchen. And we've also got a little old telly up here that we can watch, and access to the garden on the sunny days. I'm very, very boring with the colouring. Everything in the house you'll probably find is cream, white with a splash of colour. So this is the kitchen area. Again, it suits us. There's only the two of us here. It's not very big if, you know, if you're having a lot of people around, which is a good excuse to go out for a meal, isn't it? So, and this is where we're having the new boiler, because it's the one thing we didn't replace when we actually came in, which I suppose it's one of those things. It's been fine for 10 years. We've been here for 10 years, so that's the kitchen. So here we are, leaving the south wing. We're now going to go to the north wing. The house is a house of two halves. The sitting room and kitchen, very, very, very warm. But the bedroom's quite nippy. So do come along into the north wing, where it's just a lot of doors. So this is the main lobby with all the doors off. We've got 3 bedrooms and a main bathroom and an ensuite that we actually managed to squeeze in when we moved in. So this is the lobby that leads into the bedrooms. Quite good having the door there, because you can close it. Because we're old and deaf, when the telly's there, we can go to bed, shut the doors, and you know, the other one can watch the telly to all the heart's content. This is the guest bedroom. I keep putting my finger in front of that camera. I'm never going to get a proper job. I'm doing documentaries. This is the guest bedroom, the only room in the house where I've gone a bit potty on colour and added some birds. So it's at the front, that's why it's a lot darker. And this is where we took a portion of the bathroom, a portion of the bedroom, to put a little ensuite in, which is always handy, you know, when you've got people staying. So, and it's good for hiding things, you know, like your mop, when you've washed your mop head, and you've got your wash basket, and of course the dreaded scales, the scales of doom. But it's just a nice little size, so that if you've got people staying, they can have a bit more privacy. So this is the guest bedroom. Opposite the bathroom, we've got the teeny weeny little spare room, which is also known as the dumping ground. I've always got a bag there for charity, a bag there for birthdays, and then, like everybody else, behind the door we've got the Christmas tree. So it's actually more used. We get dressed here, you know, because it means I can just dip this blind quickly and keep it closed. But it's a nice little room, teeny tiny, but I made that lampshade. my talents are unbelievable. This is the main bathroom, which is tiny. This is the room we're going to be concentrating on bringing up to a bit of a more tidy standard this year. We need a few new bits and pieces, because it's, you know, the wear and tear. When you move into a house, you've got so much to do. You try to do it tidy, but then things change, don't they? And things start to look dated, but it's got everything we need. But it is due for a bit of a revamp, so can't really say much. I mean, I've been into some lovely bathrooms and get bathroom envy, but it's the same as everything, isn't it? It just depends on, and there's good old hometown, you've got to have it somewhere. So that's the main bathroom.